Good morning, YouTube. We are off to get supplies. So you have a little jolly down to the local fuel station. We also have a happy shopper because we need bread. We need milk. Sorry, I'm backing up here. It's a little bit tricky. Try not to hit fence. Yeah, we need milk, we need eggs, we need bread, we need cereal for the kids, and I have been sent on the mission, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. Hope you can hear me alright. I've got the window open because it is a beautiful day. It is lovely. Not had too much traffic on the road today, which is a bonus. Yesterday, I don't know what was going on. This road was so busy. Unbelievable. Cars, bikes, the odd tractor, sheep. Always sheep. There you go. So here we go, down through the village. And doink doink. Right, now I've been told by she who must be obeyed that my videos, I'm a little bit grumpy. I am a little bit of a grumpy person, so I am going to apologise now. I shall make an effort to be slightly happier. Not a lot, but make it a little bit more appealing for everyone. I think I might have set my camera too low, but never mind. So yes, I'm trying to be perky. Now, I've been having a chat with Tony, and the whole thing with the LTD at the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and strip that puppy down, and then I'm going to carry the bits off into the other garage. Oh my god, this is busy. And try not to hit anyone. Yeah, I'm going to get the bits up into the other garage while we get them all polished up and cleaned up and all that sort of fun stuff. And once they're all up in the back garage, we will drag the Harley out. So we'll be doing a set of videos on that as well, which that'll be interesting. It'll be fun. At least with the Harley, we pretty much got the complete bike, so it's just going to be, I don't know. I'm going to put it together and see where we go from there. I'll probably end up having to rebuild the top end of the motor, because where it's a 79, they weren't built to do 100,000 miles then. They were built to do like 30,000 miles at a time. So we'll get the top end off, have a look at the cams, and have a look at the valves and the guides, and see where we're at. Hopefully it won't be too bad, and by what are we on now, end of May, hopefully by the end of June I'll be on the Harley, which will be nice. And right, we're coming up to the garage now, so what I'm going to do is I am going to turn it off until I get back out, and then I shall carry on waffling. Alrighty, I am back. God, whew. It's roasty toasty princess out there today. There we go. Right, so yes, we're going to do the Harley while we do all the cleaning up and boring bits on the LTD. So I've been thinking about the bobber versus rat, and I think what we should do is maybe a mix of a ratted bobber, and we could call it a robber. I don't know. What do you reckon? I mean, I quite like it personally, but we'll see. Debbie thought it was nice. That's my other half. Like I say, I've got to be chirpier, otherwise she'll hurt me when I'm asleep or something. She said I just sound angry and grumpy all the time. And like I say, you know, I am a grumpy person by nature. But I need to learn not to be. I need to be a little bit perkier. Because nobody wants to sit and watch videos of somebody moaning all the time. So I'm going to do a concerted effort and be a little bit brighter. A bit like the weather, really. So yes, we will see what happens. Yes. Right, well, obviously I haven't been able to do anything with the trike because it is, at the moment, it's a little bit like living on the sun. It's a bit roosty, but I'll get there. I shall probably fire up the coupe later, or for those of you in America, the Tiburon, because I haven't started that for a little while. It's going to need a jump because the battery does drain on it, but I'll get it fired up, let it run for a little bit. Once the lockdown eases a bit, then we'll go for a little jolly over the mountain, and you can see what a beautiful place we live. Thank you, sir. But yeah, it's a nice day. It's a lovely day, actually. Absolutely beautiful. Could write a song about that. I would imagine people have. I'm also gonna have a chat with my son, right? Because he's in a band, and I do some really good music. They're called Stay Late, and I'm going to ask him if we can use some of their tunes to go over our videos. But like when we're doing boring stuff like sanding, polishing, that sort of thing, so that we can then do the video at like double speed. But you'll have some nice music over the top instead of just the regular YouTube stuff. So we'll see what he says, and if he's up for that, it'll be good advertising for him, and we'll have decent music. So anyway, here we are, back to the heist. You can see the sheepies. Yes, I do have to go that wide because it's a hairpin. There we go. There's the coupe, Tiburon, Tuscany, whatever you want to call it. Breathe in, tight gap. Alrighty, that will do for now. Okay, I shall catch up back in the garage. What is up? Right, I just got the wiring loom out. Happy days, I'm rather pleased with that. Taking the ignition off. There's all little tiny steps, but they're going forwards. So today I'm going to get the headers off. I'm going to get the front sprocket off, get the belt off. Then I think I will put the frame on axle stands and the trolley jack, so it's up in the air. And then I will drop the forks off the rear wheel, and we shouldn't be too far away from getting the engine out. And once the engine comes out, then I'm going to carry the frame and all the other bits and bobs up into the other garage, and have a nice little clear up in here. Probably take me half a day to get everything swept up and put away, ready to start the Harley. Gotta be honest, I'm a little bit excited about that, because, you know, I'm doing something for me then. It's my Harley. Haha. Up yours, Tony. Haha. So yeah, I'm quite excited now. It's given me a new lease of life, shall we say. So while I'm doing a Harley, we will be sanding parts off of this, polishing them up. We'll do lots of videos of that. I'm not videoing me stripping it down, you know. I mean, everyone knows how to break a bike down. It's nuts and bolts, it's Meccano. The trick is putting a bike back together. That's what you need to know. So it's pointless me filming me shearing bolts and shouting and swearing and throwing stuff. There's, you know, what's the point? So there we go. This is how it's going to go today. So I shall pause it now and come back on later and see. Got my bandana on. Yeah, come back for another natter and let you know the progress where we got. The wiring loom was seriously. I think there's a lot of stuff on this bike we can cut out when we rebuild it as something else. But yeah, we will see what happens. Right, well, here we are. No radiator, no headers, no wiring loom. Whew, geez. Right, I think we might have a slight problem with the exhaust. You want to have a look? Here's the headers. Don't look too shabby. Oh, link pipe. That's the better one. Here's the other side. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we're going to have to do something about that. And ooh, the radiator. Think that might be junk. What do you reckon? We shall see. So there you go. That's where I'm at the moment. Roasty toasty princess. Anyway, we're getting there. We are making headway, which I think is rather good, don't you? Right. I don't know what else I'm going to do at the moment. Stuff. That's what I'm going to do. Stuff. I'll put the frame up on the axle stand and whichever way it leans, I'll take the wheel off the opposite end and we'll go from there. But it is getting there. A couple of days, it'll be in bits. Then I can have a day clearing up and then we'll get the Harley out and we will play with the Harley. When it cools down, we'll go and play with the trike. So yeah, that's where we're at. Anyway, rather good. I'm rather pleased. Actually, I'm very pleased. The frame itself ain't that bad. So be about a week of sanding and then we get the etch primer out. Rest my arm up here though. We'll get the etch primer out and we'll etch the frame and then we'll spray it. I'm going to go with black because I'm really liking the idea of building a rubber. So yeah, we'll go with that. And it'll have push start on a button, so it'll be a robber button. Yes, it'll be a robber button. But there you go. I'm going to make a front fender. I don't know what I'm going to make it out of. I don't know. Maybe I'll just wrap a tyre over what's left of that. That'd be different, wouldn't it? No, everyone with a rat bike does that. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll take my lead from a friend of mine and maybe I'll make it out of an old computer desk. The wire mesh, not the wood, obviously, because that would be stupid, wouldn't it? But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you know, if we're going the robber way, I'll decide something and the following day it will change. And that's just the way of it. It's whatever I've got laying about that I can make something out of. So we shall see. Anyway, I'll let you go. Happy days. Happy days. Stay safe and be happy. Be very happy. And like the videos and subscribe. Go on. There's a button somewhere. I don't know. But do that. And yeah, I'll keep you appraised as to what's going on. Alright, ta-da!